Oh, they're still going. Look, here comes a short. Here comes a short. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did I say about a short? That's been abandoned for quite some time though, I feel. Mad though, they built it right the way around this tree again. Funnily enough, the monkeys don't seem to live in here, Jake. Let's see if that works again. Here we are in the pit lane. I think people pay money to get passes and stuff like that so they can wander down the pit lane with ease. But I've always found if you just wander down somewhere like you own the place and you're supposed to be there, then nobody really says anything, as you can see right now. VIP's coming through. He just came around that corner there, lost it and smashed into the wall right here. That went that way. No, that went that way. Bless him, he's okay. Bang Saen Grand Prix. 2nd to the 6th of July. FIA grade 3. Come on down, it's free.
Oh, the digger. Did you see him drop the crane yesterday?
I didn't know, I didn't. Oh dear.
So that's why they had to stop the complete session and re-tarmac it, because the crane drops the car onto the tarmac.
Really? Yeah. Welcome to Thailand's tropical street racing circuit.
We're in Thai people's favourite beach town today, the quintessential Thai beach town, and we're at Bang Saen Grand Prix. It's on for 4 days every year. It's Thailand's annual tropical racing event, the Monaco of the Far East. Now, I've vlogged this before. I've taken you to every vantage point. So in today's video, we won't concern ourselves with the racing, the different classes and who wins. Rather, we'll focus more on the spectacle itself and the fantastic day out you can have here. And by the way, did I mention it's free?
Greetings internet and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jimbo of the YouTube channel JB Wonders, and I'm back at Bang Saen for the annual Grand Prix. This is a spectacular occasion every year and it's free. Everything from hot hatches right the way through to supercars. Let's have a look around. This is for the Porsche Cup. Learn the difference if it rains, look, and if it doesn't. The super slicks, look. Whoa. Right, let's see if we can catch a bit of racing before lunch. We'll go and have a bit of that lovely food, and then we'll come back and see what we can film this afternoon. Should be some supercars and some Porsches at the very minimum. Good at paint jobs, eh? Look, I showed you all the racing last year. I told you all the history of everything, and I showed you literally every race. This year I'm going to take you on a bit of a wander right up to the hairpin, see how far we can go. We're going to eat some good food and just have an old-fashioned vlog. Nothing too fancy. We're going to walk about, eat some good food and just have a good day out. Join us.
Of course I will show you the best vantage points today, but that's not my aim today. My aim today is to find the ultimate shot, which is the hairpin U-turn halfway up that hill up there. Now, I've been here a few times before and I've tried to get there. I didn't think you could get there. I've always been stopped, but I've got a local with me today, my son. Now, he's a sweet talker. He's got a sweet mouth. He somehow talked his way into bed with 4 Korean girls the other week, so this should be a breeze. Let's see.
Let's go, son. My favourite bits from here, look, we can walk up there, look, there's the track. Let's go and find another another stand. I'm going to show you the best places, well, the best vantage point, shall we say. Let's go and have a butcher's. Now, if you get here before the weekend, it's really, really quiet. All you've got to do is walk up past this halfway point here, and there'll be no one here till sort of later on this afternoon. Tomorrow it'll be round, but you can see the beach right there, and the track is right there. There's going to be some cars roaring through here in just a minute. Let's show you that now.
ขอตรงนี้แป๊บนึงได้ไหมครับแล้วเดี๋ยวเดินวนไปแป๊บเดียวโอเคครับ He said it's big, but
What did he say?
It's dangerous. He's saying, can you watch it from this point on the left here on the stairs?
Yeah, I'll do it right here, mate. Seeing how far we can get round, look, you can wander all round there and look. See if we can get all the way around the track. Red flag called. Okay, see how far we can get up here. Look, we just walked all the way up through there down the side, and we see if we can get all the way around the track, maybe. Oh, there's your 80s pub, mate.
Yeah.
Hey? Taking you the proper ways, isn't it? Buddy carb. Right, so up the hill, look. That's where the monkeys are. Right, let's go get some shade. This is my third time here, and I had no idea you could get this far. I always got stopped back there. It's good having the boy with me. We had a little chat and they said you can walk all the way up to the top and then cross over on the road bridge. So as long as we can avoid the monkeys, we should be able to get some good shots of the hairpin now. Right,
Flags are green again.
let's rent a ghost cut to that big bend. think we can. I think we can. We just got to avoid these wires, look. There it is. There's the hairpin. Watch the wire, Jake. Really careful, mate, yeah? Avoid them all. I went under. To your right. I went under, right under. Put your knees on the ground. Coming whizzing down here for the hairpin. Look at that. Got to get under the wire, look. Another red flag there. Wow, the apprentice wanderer had just out-wandered the wanderer, mate. Took me to the end of the line. Brilliant. This is part of the abandoned resort, part of that abandoned army resort that was in the news years ago, and there's the uni students are here to for an art class. I think it's a great view, look. Yeah, I won't talk too much about this, but this is the place in the Bangkok Post years ago, the place with the army generals and all the land. Was this resort, and the cafe's up the top as well. Well, this place looks as though it's been open very recently, if not still open, look, doesn't it? That place is oh, Geng Mak now. Geng Mak. No. No, it's all shut down. But the view's incredible, what?
The one on the
Yeah, I don't think any of it's open, mate. No, that's all shut down, mate. Oh no, this is all abandoned. Look, monkeys could get in there, look. Wow, so this is one of them, full on abandoned resort, sorry, cafes and stuff, but look at the view you would have had. Look this. Obviously the monkey cages, you can sit in there and not get molested by the monkeys. There might be monkeys living in this room here. Look, Jake, it's like it was left, look. Yeah. Look, still got glasses here, son. Right, so this place would have just got raided and glasses just left there, look. Funnily enough, the monkeys don't seem to live in here, Jake. I guess the presence of all these students in a minute are keeping the monkeys away, but wow. It's even got a rooftop, son. Oh dear. Yeah, we're in the domain of monkeys here, but there's some Christmas stuff there. I doubt if that was from this year, but hey ho, someone could have come up here and had a party, couldn't they?
This used to be
Yeah, it did, yeah. Still got all the stuff. Look, you got all the viewpoints here, look. That's mental. Okay, we'll have a little look on the roof now before we go back. I think we're lucky there's not loads of monkeys here, I think. Oh my word, Jake. And there's the temple up there just above all this, so I think all of this got abandoned pretty quickly, but have a view, son. Look at this. It's the spot, but honestly I feel if all those people weren't there we'd have loads of monkeys like yesterday, no? But look, literally just abandoned, look, and that one. So there were 2 or 3. Just careful, that's got cracks on it, look. But yeah, that's the view. I know it's polluted as all bejesus now. There's Sriracha just down there. We can't quite see down to Koh Si Chang. But there's this end of Bang Saen, and Bang Saen Beach itself is just around that headland, but we like to go there. We just had breakfast right there, look. See the building shaped like a ship, just the one below it, the building on the ground floor. Anyway, we've seen the abandoned resort, sorry, the abandoned cafe. It's all been left. Look, these are them fancy places to sit, look, aren't they? So it would have been lunch at Burgundy and then coffee up the top here, mate. That's been abandoned for quite some time though, I feel. Mad though, they built it right the way around this tree again. In case you're getting any bother, I've got over myself a little bit. I've stuck dyeing my hair, or my beard. I'm gonna full on au naturel. I don't see the presence of monkeys in here, which is weird. Oh, I do see scales though, which normally means people have been dealing drugs from here. Look, and the glass below, look at that. Oh, we might be in a drug dealer spot. Let's get out of here. There's scales there, Jake, on top of loads of glass, clear sheets of glass, which usually means people are, you know, that sort of thing. Well, it's all completely open. This was called Cafe Bang Saen. And as you can see, at some stages it would have been just surrounded by monkeys. But would have had a lovely bit of aircon in here, and oh, there's the cake counter over there, look. Oh, that would have been nice. Enjoy a scoop of happiness with our wide selection of ice cream from Eat. No idea what that's called. I guarantee that's the only footage you're going to see from up there on that hairpin that's not TV from this year, last year, year before, any other year. On this hill traditionally you've got some very fancy villas, look, Villa Beau Rivage, and there's a lot of places here. Look, the sea's just there. Places here owned by the armed forces, and you've got the Secretariat of the Prime Minister's gaff, I think, just through there. There's a story to tell about some of those places, but I won't go into it here. Look, there's the sea.
Oh, the grand old Duke of Wonders, he had just one son. He marched him up to the top of the hill and he marched him down again. Oh, that doesn't rhyme, does it? Anyway, time for a bit of a rest, a little bit more action, then we're going to get stuck into some food. Let's have it.
I think this is Bang Saen walking street, mate, during the weekend.
Mile upon mile of umbrellas.
Up that way is the racing. Up that way, people don't give a shit. They're doing completely different things. Look, all the bananas and everything are out, and the rubber rings. And here in the middle, seafood. What have we got so far, mate?
We've got gapao pung and mựcผัดกระเทียม. So gapao prawns and garlic squid.
Okay, what else is coming?
Yum tale, which is like a spicy mix. I'd give them both like a 6 out of 10, 6.5.
Yum tale, look, and in this one today, look, we've got mushrooms. What else we got? Squid, tomato, prawns, should be good, and a healthy dose of chilli. Out of 10? Out of 7. I'll tell you what it cost in a minute as well. What a location! Brum. Right, I'm giving that solid. Location is 9.5 out of 10, right? Food's about 7 out of 10, something like. Overall, I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10. Enjoyed it, mate. The kapao was decent. That was a bit rubbery, the squid. That was absolutely delicious, the yum tale. My favourite food in Thailand anyway. So all in all, mate, it's a win, isn't it? What'd that cost? Probably about $7.50 because of where we are, right?
Yeah, I think so,
a dish,
probably something like that.
That's all right, mate. Not a problem. And let's get back to the racing, shall we? Good job we got him protecting us, eh? Now they've got a good view. Look, cafe up there. Well, one of these houses, they're the houses you want, mate. Quick, aren't they?
ตอนนี้ก็จะเห็นได้ว่ามุมแต่ละมุมเนี่ยที่กล้องซูมใส่เอานี่คือต่างมุมกันหมดเลยนะครับ เพราะเนื่องจากว่ามีบรรดาเพื่อน
Jake said it's too busy and he's found his spot, right? There we go.
Watching from here.
Yeah. Happy days, mate.
Distance.
Yeah. Just lounging, mate. How long did it take to get here? Just over an hour, mate. No problem. Lovely little day out. Finding a little quiet spot. Tides bring in an awful lot of rubbish, I'll tell you that. State of that, people. Not the May West, is it? See the birdies fishing there, look. It's pretty clear, really. There's the track there, about 50 metres that way, look. I'm such a hippie, look. The racing's going on and I'm still walking along the beach looking for shells. It's ridiculous, mate. Oh, it's a way over, look. Goes under the track, look. I'll be remiss if I didn't show you these little fellas. These are the Formula 4s. Look at these beauties. Absolutely beautiful little thing. Oh, sorry, Mark. Green light from these boys.
Have we seen that?
And they, my friends, are the Formula 4s. Poppy little things. Look. Still going, look, here comes a short, here comes a short. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did I say about a short? Jesus Christ, there we go, mate. Yeah, it's a big one. Driver's all right. Where's that flag? Get that red flag out. Right, they're a bit slower than medics, aren't they? Right, where's the medic? He's already said it's okay, okay. Oh, these... well, I did say let's do a short, and the moment I pressed the button that happened. It's bad, isn't it? Okay, so he's already signalled to say that he's okay. So now they've put the red flag out, they've stopped the race, and now they're waiting for the medics, but he said he was okay. He just came round that corner there, lost it and smashed into the wall right here. That went that way, and that went that way. Bless him, he's okay. People can just go a little bit slow around here, which should be good, look. There might be another crash somewhere else, look, from judging by up there, look. All right, here they come, here they come. They're on the case. 5 minutes later.
I'm surprised that they don't just make them stop where they are when it's in the middle, right? It's like, not normal, is it, this?
No, it's not.
Not on a street circuit.
Yeah.
On a normal circuit we got runoff.
Yeah.
But they don't slow down.
No, they weren't. They were going over the debris, weren't they?
Yeah. Red flag. They should be like 50 mile an hour or something. That's it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But it's FIA governed, right?
Oh, I don't know, mate. If I'm honest.
It is, yeah.
Is it? It is.
Yeah,
okay.
It's FIA governed.
Because I mean, I've been here years before where I've been standing on the footbridges and it's just felt a bit wobbly, you know.
Yeah, but the track, the rules are supposed to be, you know, a red flag.
I thought the red flag would go straight up and then there'd be nobody coming to the side, you know.
In some circuits, red flag you pull over, right? That's it.
Yes,
you just wait.
that's right.
Because there's no need to carry on, is there?
Yeah, that's very true.
You don't need to carry on.
No, they should have stopped it straight, but that took ages.
Oh, they did. Did you see him drop the crane yesterday?
I didn't know. I didn't.
Fell off.
Oh dear.
So that's why they had to stop the complete session and re-tarmac it, because the crane drops the car onto the tarmac.
Really?
Yeah, picking it up.
Do you mind if I turn? I've got this filming. Do you mind being on camera? You can chat away all you want, mate, if you're on there, mate. I'm just doing a little vlog of this.
I've got nothing to say, really. But,
Well, so what do you think about this? Is this your first time here?
first time to see this here, yeah. I've stayed in Bang Saen before.
Right.
I've stayed here for 10 years in Bang Saen. I've never seen this before.
So you come to the racing most years?
First time ever.
Is it?
Here, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I go watch racing in the UK.
Right, okay.
Right,
okay.
so...
I must admit, I've been in many years, only my third time as well, but it's a good event and it's free.
It's free here, nothing's free in the UK.
No, nothing at all, mate.
You live here then?
Yeah, 25, 26 years. That's my boy here. We brought him up. We brought him up here. He's half time. I mean, look at the size of him now.
It must have been.
Action at Bang Saen, eh?
Do you watch car racing then normally?
Not an awful lot, if I'm honest.
I do quite a bit more motorbike racing than car.
back to the action after that little crash. And like I said, oh, I wonder if this is a good time to film ashore.
Yeah.
How about that, mate? Timing, eh?
Mental time.
I really like these Formula 4s. Really cool cars, mate. I say I don't watch too many sporting events, but I've got a smile on my face like a little kid.
รับไปเลย มีอีกไหมคะ มีอีกไหมคะ มาจ้า มาจ้ากดไลค์เพจ
He looked like a right Robin waiting with his camera. Hi, ladies. Talking to wrong-uns with a camera. Busy enough?
ชัดเจนนะกระเป๋านะ แล้วก็ยังมีนะคะคิดชม
Oh, there's the new Porsche Taycan, look. Very nice. That's when I know it's time to set off, because it's full of people. All the crowds come and I go home. Not a big fan of the crowds. I come during the daytime. I come Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and that'll do for me.
ก่อนปากทางที่เปิดป้าย5 นาทีได้ขึ้นแล้วนะครับขอบคุณครับ
Why is everyone leaving Thailand? It's low season, mate. Every year.
Let's see if that works again. Here we are in the pit lane. I think people pay money to get passes and stuff like that, so they can wander down the pit lane with ease. But I've always found if you just wander down somewhere like you own the place and you're supposed to be there, then nobody really says anything, as you can see right now. Look. And these are some of the beauties that were racing earlier. Look at these. Absolutely beautiful performance cars. Look at that beauty. Hey, and good job. There's been no need for the wet tyres today, because it hasn't been raining, which is quite good for this time of year, really, in rainy season. I think that's very much mission accomplished. We've managed to get right the way up the side of the track to where the hairpin was. Extreme vlogging. We've managed to go right the way through the pit lane where they're doing up all the cars and everything. Extreme vlogging. And into the VIP areas like we own the place. Nice. Not a bad motor, is it? And here we are at the back of the pit lane. That's where they all the crews and everything, their accommodation and whatnot, isn't it? I better get back to Jake, actually. I was just saying as well, completed it, haven't we? We've extreme vlogged it. We've gone up to the hairpin. We've gone through the VIP area. We've gone through the pit lane, and now we're in the back of the pit lane where the super VIP area is. Now we're going to go to the smoking area and burn a great big, not really. Not really. That's where all the secrets are. Secret tyres, secret wheels, secret everything. But if you know, you know. It's a public road, so, you know. I won't be filming that. Nice. King of the hairdressers in there, mate. VIP's coming through. Oh, there's Jake with his VIP car.
รุ่นนี้ครับจะออกสตาร์ทในรูปแบบ rolling start ครับผู้ที่นำมาอันดับที่ 1 ก็คือเบียร์นฤชิตนั้น
We better get over, mate, yeah? Bang Saen Grand Prix, 2nd to the 6th of July, FIA grade 3. Come on down, it's free. If you wondered exactly where we were, look, that's where. Has anyone seen me bike? Think it's blue, black, white.
As the crowds built up, we decided to leave behind the thunder of the Bang Saen Grand Prix, Thailand's wild, sun-drenched tribute to speed, grit and adrenaline. From our sweaty climb on the side of the track to the echoing hairpin high above the coast to the beachside straights flanked by palms and cheering crowds, we felt the pulse of a tropical motorsport mecca, where the sea breeze carries both salt, seafood and the scent of burning rubber. We tasted the sea's bounty today, caught fresh and cooked with care, fueling our body and soul for the road ahead. And now, as the golden hour drapes itself across the Gulf of Thailand, we find ourselves at our favourite final stop, the place we always come to on this coast. You know, that quiet sea bridge just outside Bangkok. Here, time slows down, the sky blushes with colour, fishermen cast their lines and seafood sizzles. And once again, we're reminded that in Thailand, the journey is always as thrilling as the destination. Until next time, wander well, drive fast, but carefully, eat slowly, and never forget to chase that sunset. Well, you've seen us walking up the side of the track, up the hill to the hairpin, but we actually had another mission early on this morning. The first year that I came here to Bang Saen Grand Prix, I thought to myself, I wonder what it's like to drive the circuit, to drive the beachside track. Well, the second year I came, I got up really early and I went for a drive and I realised, hang on, it's a public road, and thus before 8 AM and after 5 PM, anybody can drive on it. So here we go, straight through the starting straight. Let's do a lap. I've sped it up for your entertainment.